So I came to realize that I have this, in a Christian setting, they call it ministry, or they call it gifts, or whatever it is. So I came to realize that I have this gift for fathering people. It happens naturally.
One of these your school daughters would have been your wife, but you have used daughtership. Yes, you have used daughtership to spoil it.
Have you had a reason to put any of your daughters aside because probably the person was a little bit informal, or the person was a little bit, forward, and maybe wanted more outside fatherhood?
One, this your fatherhood complex is first a zoning thing. You are zoning these girls. You might have girls that you see, you feel you can add value to their life, and the best zone to put them is father zoning them.
First time I met her, and the day I saw, I knew that she was going to be my daughter. Like,
wow.
There's this thing you need to distinguish. Instead of that term, school daughter, instead of that term, daughter, let it be a brand.
So my website is now so a section I talked about my school daughters. I didn't know she was going through all those things. After the price was holding me, daddy, I want to be your school daughter, daddy. Today she called me daddy, but I told her no. I'm no longer my prime. I don't do those things again.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to our interview with Justin Chris Akalo, the founder of HopefulMe, and so many other amazing things that he has been doing. And I don't know if I should should I introduce myself? Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Charity, or as I like to happily say, Mrs. Joshua. And this evening, I'm going to be asking most of the questions. This is not a hot seat, but believe me, it will be hot. Good for you. All right, so we're going to dive right into it.
Yeah.
We don't have a team for these conversations. At the end of the conversation, you can put a team to it, but we're just going to dive right into the things we were discussing before. Questions and answers. So, Mr. Johnson, Krista Akalo, Mr. Johnson, we expect you to give us honest answers and answers that come from reflection, so that the conversation it's not just a lightning round question and answer, but it's actually a deep reflection for you and good answers for us. Okay, so are you ready?
And nothing but the truth.
Good for you. All right. So we were discussing about most of the things that you do. You are kind of like a mentor figure in some of the things that you do. Either you're building a platform that creates the opportunity for people to be mentored, or you are doing the mentoring yourself. So let's start from you doing the mentoring yourself. We know that you are popularly known for mentoring women. So I want to ask you a question. All right. Before now, I was asking you a question. If some of the women you have mentored, have they come to a place where they want to be in a romantic relationship with you, or whether they've told you, or you just feel like they want to be in a relationship with you? Yes or no?
Okay. First and foremost, I don't think it's peculiar to me as a person.
We are talking about you.
I'm answering your question. I don't think it's peculiar to me as a person. I think it happens to most persons too. If you ask mentors, leaders, pastors, at some point, someone will walk up to them and tell them, "I admire your personality, I admire what you do. I feel like you fit into my future as a woman and all that." So I've had similar experiences. But the thing is, you know why you're in the person's life, and you have to stick to it. Because if you give yourself a free hand, it might reoccur with every other person you meet. You understand? So you have to discipline yourself, and you tell yourself that if I'm going to be your mentor, it ends there. If I'm going to be your father or your school father, it ends there. If I'm going to be your coach, it ends there. You need to have that resilient spirit towards how you relate to them.
Okay.
So that's what I feel. But if peradventure in the future, maybe you feel like God has spoken to you, or maybe you feel like this is the person you want, you have to actually have a conversation with the person and redefine the friendship. And tell the person, I'm no longer your school father. I'm no longer your mentor. I want to come to be your this, your that. So that you separate business from pleasure.
Okay.
That's my opinion on this.
So before we go to the future, let's go backward, because our interest here is that we are trying to do we are trying to probe into some things.
Okay, probing.
Yes. Now I want to ask you this question. These ladies that you are their school father to, because before now you said most of these ladies who you are father figure to, you were their father in higher institutions. So we are talking about an adult relationship. I always like to separate when you're studying about parenting. You study parenting for children and then adult parenting. Adult parenting is parenting that is needed for an adult person.
Yes.
Now, quick question. We believe you're an adult who is not, you are not like in your old 40s or something. You're a young man. I want to understand what exactly is the source of you choosing mentorship for young ladies, because choosing to invest in them as a father, rather instead of investing in them as a friend or building a relationship with them. Why do you think it's necessary to be a father figure to these adults who are in university, who are supposed to be adults that you are either building an equal relationship with as a friend? You can still point to your friend's life, yeah? Or you can build an adult relationship with as, whatever. Why did you choose father figure?
Okay, well, when we grow, we evolve, we understand things about ourselves. So I came to realize that I have this, in a Christian setting, they call it ministry, or they call it gift, or whatever it is. So I came to realize that I have this gift for fathering people. It happens naturally. And most times, people end up coming to me and they use words like daddy, papa, father, mentor, all those. It happens. So, and I realized that I can't run away from stuff like this. So I had to own it up and I had to make it formal so that if I'm coming to your life as a father or as a mentor, it's official. I can give you tasks to do. I can demand answers from you. I can pay attention to what's happening in your life. And sometimes I try to meet with their biological parents too and let them know that, see the role I'm playing in your board's life. Understand? There was a day a woman sent me a DM. Her daughter is about 17, 18 years. She said, I love what you do. I see your post and all that. Here's my daughter's number. Add her to one of your platforms. I was like, for this man to have that kind of trust to a total stranger, to give your daughter's number to, it means there's something about you that you need to actually protect, which is that integrity. So that's why I try to keep everything formal with people.
Okay, so your choosing to be father figure is about formality, is about boundaries.
And it's about the ministry itself first. Then using the term father is to make it look very formal, so that we don't
cross boundaries,
yes, or have mixed feelings.
Okay.
So when you call me father, it reminds me that look, I'm a father. But when you call me Crystal, JCK, all those things, it could.
Now, we understand that you left school a couple of years ago, right? Left school a couple of years ago.
Yes.
But you still have these daughters. You still have, even after school, you still have people that are approaching you as daughters. Do you think it is a way for you to deflect from transitioning into adulthood and adult relationship and handling women and breaking their heart and fixing it? Because of that, you are choosing to remain in the safe space of being their father and mentoring them and checking on their life, instead of being an adult and handling an adult relationship? Do you think it's a way for you to deflect? Because I think it's a way for you to deflect. But defend yourself.
I feel like a father is someone that takes up responsibility for people. Understand? So it's not just about a biological stuff.
Yes.
It's about responsibility.
I understand
I'm
genesis
coming.
of your fatherhood. Now, at this current situation where we are, how have you not transitioned from taking responsibility for people to taking responsibility for yourself? Because I believe that you're an adult man, and by now you should have had some relationships with women that you have dealt with. How come you've not transitioned there? Yeah, how come you've not transitioned there and you are still in this safe space of, father? Yeah, now, because it's now beyond, we are in school, we are trying to mentor people. Sometimes you need to take a leap of faith and take risk.
We need to understand
so why
something.
you never entered here?
There's a problem we're having here. We need to understand that there's a difference between someone's personal life and someone's work life. this daughter stuff I do is my work life.
Is your work life?
You see, I have a lot of communities. We have HopefulMe that is with young persons, students, graduates, young adults. We have Learners Hub that is with women entirely. We have Complete Man Group that deals with guys. So this area of my life is my work life. It has nothing to do with my personal life.
The question is, do you feel like this work life of yours has served the purpose of deflecting you from transitioning
my personal life is intact.
What is your personal life? Let us know.
My personal relationship is intact.
Do you have?
I have female friends that I don't discuss.
Friends, so?
Wait. I have female friends I don't discuss anything HopefulMe with.
Okay.
They are just female friends. We hang out, we talk. I live my normal life. You get. But I have people that I have a professional dealings with. Yeah, so I separate concerns a lot.
Sorry to even. Oh. yes. To add, right?
I to my answer to the question.
To the question, of course, I cannot be adding to your answer. I can't be adding to your answer. Okay, so
please, Pantua, let's so you can know we have a new.
Okay, so now this work life is different.
Yes.
Let's say an entity is on its own.
Yes.
And then this personal life is also different, right? And from your earlier statement, you said you don't mix business with pleasure. Exactly. And we all know sometimes, yes, that discipline is there, that resilience is there, that zeal is there, whatever. But then you're a human, right? Sometimes these feelings can get mixed up. Yes. So how do you put that in check?
Okay. Well, putting feelings in check every work has hazards. Every job has hazards. Just like as a footballer might end up getting injured, as an electrician might get electric shock and all that. So everything you do each job has that. But what will keep you safe is when you take measures. And one of the first measures you need to take is separating your personal life from your business life. Once it's business, it's business. And then the little things you can do to keep you safe. You should meet with your daughters in an open space. Like you don't need to make relationships feel so casual that they can come to your house and pass the night or come for holidays. You don't need to give. No. See, I have to give you a very sincere answer. You ask a very an open question. So I have to give you an open answer.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So these little things can keep in check. When you tell your daughter come over for the weekend, you might give her mixed signals. You understand? So what I'm saying, you just have to keep things professional. And like I also do, I try to meet with their parents too, and let their parents know that I'm the. Sometimes parents call me and ask me about their daughter's welfare. So all those things keep me in check, knowing that the parents know that you play this role in their life and all that.
Okay, but in real life, right? I mean, if I have a father, I'm just saying, this is your work life, so it's not your personal life. So in my real life, right? If I have a father, I mean, why shouldn't I sleep over in my father's house?
Yes, we're not biologically related. I won't want to be in that delusion.
You don't want to be there.
In that delusion.
So what are you doing there? Because it's not even just about sleeping in. I mean, for someone I call a father, there are, just like you stated earlier, right? There are responsibilities that comes with fatherhood.
Yes.
So, and I'm not even talking about nothing except for these pedophiles and all of that maybe sexualize their kids and all of that. So I'm not even going to that side because it has nothing to do with what fatherhood is, right? But if I call someone my father, I mean, even you know the things your dad do for you, right? So if I come into this hood, your work life as fatherhood, I mean, I won't come holiday now. I want to come and daddy go sponsor things.
Everybody has the way they operate. So I'm saying based on my own experience, I don't allow such. I know I'm a human being. I'm not there yet. Yeah, so I'm protecting
Exactly.
myself. I'm protecting them too. So those boundaries keep me in check. I know that you can't come to my house for holidays no matter what. So it also reminds me that, see,
But they can come visiting.
why should they come visiting?
Even for an hour or 30 minutes.
What are they coming to do?
How I no go know my papa house?
What they come to my house to do? So, but see, so someone can be a father and allow people to come to their houses. But for someone that knows himself and knows what he's trying to protect, you need to put yourself in check. That's personally, but people, you can allow them come to your house if you want, if you feel like it's okay. But I'm saying from my own this thing.
I have one very important question. Just one.
Speak to it.
Man of God, to be very honest, I'll be very daddy.
And please, I have sons too. Let it not seem as if I'm.
No, I think no.
We have never
Yes, I think this ministry is.
all this minister.
But there's some families that you see only girls, they don't have male children.
That's the thing. I think that's your own family. Your ministry is daddy. So your ministry is peculiar to women. We understand. So I want to ask, have you had a reason to put any of your daughters aside because probably the person was a little bit informal, or the person was a little bit, forward, and maybe wanted more outside fatherhood? Has there been any instance of you putting someone down, or maybe telling the person, "Oh, I don't want to be a father again," because the person obviously wants just more than fatherhood?
The person wants your life. well, sincerely, in every.
Yes. Have you ever disowned your? Thank you. Have you ever disowned your? Thank you so much.
All right. I think I love that question because it shows that with everyone in this room. Well, the truth is, every relationship has up and downs. There was a day I woke up to a message one morning. One of my daughters told me that she doesn't want me to be her father again. That she wants us to have a normal relationship, like let's just be friends. She's tired of the whole fatherhood stuff. You understand?
Now zone. Now
Wait.
zone. The daughter zone you.
Honest.
Wait.
His daughter zone.
I've answered the question.
No, go ahead. We're making comments concerning the comment.
So these are the kind of things we see. So I had to call her to know her reasons. And there are times you have a daughter that her waywardness is beyond you. and you cannot keep up with that kind of person. At this stage, you need to cut ties. Because if I call you my daughter, I feel like I'm responsible to you. And I've met guys that will come and tell me that this daughter is doing very well, though. You get? So I feel proud as a father. And I have daughters that I coach tech. Like, I try to replicate my tech life where they are. When I see them do well, it makes me feel good as a father. And it just ends there. You don't discuss relationship, you don't discuss church, you don't discuss family, just tech. That's just the context. And then there's one that I have. She's currently here in Abuja, she's doing NYSC. I met her when she was 16 years. First time I met her. And the day I saw her, I knew that she was going to be my daughter. Like,
Wow. There are levels to this thing.
no, on a serious note, the first day I saw her, I just knew. So I that was on a Sunday service. She was 16 years, I called her. So we talked and all that. So I told her I wanted to be her father. She said, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
When you made the answer, babe, you there?
Sorry to even cut you.
give her the mic.
Sorry to cut you. So sometimes, you're the one that even comes to them and requests for this fatherhood.
Yes.
Continue, please.
Yeah. So when I saw her, I just knew. And then she was tender and naive. So probably her saying yes to being my daughter. Maybe it was out of, okay, let's see how it goes and all that. Yeah. So, but over time, when she got to 18, 19, that's when I knew that was where she needed me most. And one of the issues she had was, I won't disclose her name because this is a private. One of the issues she had was that she had relationship issues. She entered into relationship and all that, and I wasn't aware. And when we were discussing, we had a very serious conversation. She was telling me what happened to her. And I told her that you cannot have someone that is your father. I know you cannot open up to your biological father and tell her that I'm dating somebody. You can open up to me as a young person and tell me I have a boyfriend. You see what was going on. So I felt very bad. And the deed has been done already. So I told her, before you date somebody, let me know. Let me know what's happening. Because most times as a young person, you end up taking decisions and you feel like this is the right thing and all. So that was that. And then another turning point was in her career. She wanted to go into tech, graphic design and all that, but her biological parents said no, that she focus on her schooling. She's a medical student, can she focus on her schooling and all that. And I told her, you are good in graphic designing. Like, I've seen the little things you've done with your phone and you are very good. Because she said no, I said I cannot tell you what to do against your father's wish. But if I'm to advise you, do this graphics. I gave her my course to take for free, send her Photoshop and all that. Today, this girl is doing very well. Like, she has worked in different companies just for graphic designing. And now her father is very proud of her as a graphic designer. But her father was trying to protect her, don't do this, focus on your school and all that. So these are some of the roles you play in their life. And I feel like maybe that was just the role I'm supposed to play in her life as a father. Just that guidance at the peak of her growing up. And it ends there. And that's the fulfillment there.
Follow-up question. What I'm hearing you say now. Okay. Thank you, my love.
Hey. Hey. What I put the single.
Are we ready? Okay, so Johnson, this is what I'm hearing you say. You've played a role in these people's life, mentorship, advice, guidance. Like, you've walked 10 steps, now they're in their step 1, so you feel like you have something to offer them. I, for one, you can defend yourself. I, for one, think this father thing is because this is a psychological complexes, you know. Sometimes some people feel like, oh, I'm mature, I'm good, I've had some experiences in life that I can pass on to other people. You get, I feel like, one, this your fatherhood complex is first a zoning thing. You are zoning these girls. You might have girls that you see, you feel you can add value to their life, and the best zone to put them is father zoning them. So it's a safe space that you created for yourself to protect yourself from being anything else than a father to these people, because you could have as well just been their friend. You still have a value in their life. You would have the same way you approach this guy and say, okay, I want to be your father. You could have told her, I want to be your friend, and you will be an adult friend in her life and still have value in her. My husband knows that, yeah, with no strings attached. My husband knows that every week I'm on call with people. Today I was on call. Was it today, Abi? This morning, right? I was on call with someone for almost 2 hours. This is my regular. People are calling me about their lives, their careers. They are not my children. I am their, either your senior friend, whatever it is. But for you, it's not just about, I think it's not just about the people you are father to, it's also about you. You are zoning these people to secure yourself, to make sure that you are not in a relationship with them, to position yourself as a mentor, to position yourself as a destiny helper. You are using that word father. The father is not just about these girls. It's just an identity you created for you to safely step into that figure and be something to these ladies without taking full responsibility of what you could have been to them, e.g. friend. You don't want to cross lines, you don't want to cross boundaries, you just want them to look at you in a certain way. And that is why, for sure, some of these ladies are going to approach you and say, I don't want this relationship again. Because psychologically, if you ask me, in an adult setting, you might not be crossing your boundary, but you are crossing their own. Yeah, and you are crossing their own safely because you've put it in the word father. You are their father, you know everything about them. And if they are in a relationship, their boyfriend will be like, what's this? You are crossing all their boundaries, but they are not crossing yours. because you are protecting yourself, but they are not protecting themselves. So there are many reasons why they are not protecting themselves. First of all, these girls are young girls. They are naive. They don't. A normal girl that is mature will not accept an arrangement like this because she knows you are crossing multiple boundaries, but you are safe. You are not abusing them anyway emotionally. Well, you might be abusing their privacy, but let's leave that at that. You mean well, but you're protecting yourself. So I say you can defend yourself, but I'm just giving you facts. So it definitely has to come to a time, which I think you are long overdue for, where you reevaluate how you want to have value in young women's life, how you want to have value in people's life, even as you're building a platform. I'm also building a platform called Grow with Charity. I'm teaching and sharing with people how to grow in life, faith, and finances without being their mother. Without having, I have adult women that look up to me for decisions they're making in their relationship, but early I realized that I can't position myself as people's mother. It was even weird for me when they say, in school then they go to joke like my mother. I said, no, instead of me to be your mother, I'm your friend, because I want them to have their boundaries. I also have my boundaries. So you are crossing this lady's boundaries, but you don't feel like you're crossing their boundary because you're protecting your own. So I feel like it comes to a point where you reevaluate how you have value in these people's life, and I think it's long overdue. Again, brings me back to my question, which I feel you are dragging it out, or you dragged it out this long to continue to, yes, you say your personal life and your work life is different, but is it really? You to continue to have this mental picture of what you look at yourself. I'm a mentor, I'm a father figure, I'm a leader, and yet that identity you've created for yourself have not allowed you to just be a person to a woman. And that is why we are here talking about your marriage and these women. Because if to say, you show us, babe, and do you know that this identity you've created for yourself, it will make it completely impossible for you to be in a relationship. Because no girl is going to take this thing. No girl will say, oh, I understand my husband, he's a father to these girls. She will immediately, if she's a mature woman, she will immediately know that red flags with WhatsApp group, like, it's crazy. There is you actually yes I actually feel like we might, some things we are just giving our opinion, but we all can't have the same opinion. This might be blind sides that you are not seeing, because again, they protect yourself. You've created an identity. Yes, you need to reevaluate that identity and see if this identity is actually holding you back. Today you were making a call in the car. Sorry for interrupting. You were talking about your Lioness girls hosting an event in school and all of that. These are responsibilities that you've held on to for a very long time. It might be, yes, you think they are separate, but I feel like that persona, that psychological persona you've created for yourself, which you call your ministry, might be holding you back from transitioning into a more dependent, take responsibility. If I cross boundaries, I make mistake, I say the wrong thing, kind of adult relationship that by now you suppose don't enter, because your friend is married, see your cousins, you have people who have stepped into all these things. They might not have gotten it right, but they stepped in. But you've protected yourself for so long, and we want to know if these things are making sense to you, or there are still defenses that you have around these things. So,
okay, I think everything you said, let me just summarize it in one sentence.
Summarize.
You're married because you have school daughters. I think that should be the question.
No, that's not it.
Are you married because you have school daughters?
That's not it. It's not about marriage. It's about
The bottom line.
Please go ahead the way you heard it.
Okay, so the bottom line is not just about marriage. The school daughters, nor the marriage. First thing first, we want you married.
Yes.
That is something that is there, separate on its own. No, of course it will happen. Yeah. It's something that we've stated on it. Okay, we are looking forward to that December. But so that marriage there, yeah. But then what we're talking about is these school daughters gone.
Okay.
So let me put it this way, from everything she said. There are people, everybody's calling is different. Like he said, is a ministry. You've come to see yourself doing this, acting this way. People have come to you, oh, do this for me, be this for me, right? So what she's trying to say in a nutshell is that instead of the term school daughter, instead of the term father,
Yeah.
you could, or for me, I would say, if I'm to advise anyways, but again, the ball is in your court.
Yes.
If I'm to advise, you can coin out a word that would suit this. What you're doing is great. Don't get me wrong. Don't get her wrong. What you're doing is fantastic. I mean, okay, even from the last hangout that we did this July, I said it in the video. It's just that the videos we did, we didn't put audio. We just had to add music, right? When I joined Lioness Club recently, I mean, what is being shared in the group, the content is educative and all of that. So I'm sure a lot of persons, by the time they go through these messages in their time, right, they will definitely pick one or two things, even if it's something you know, or maybe you're no longer putting in practice. It can just help you relearn. It can bring you back to memory and all of that. So don't get me wrong, you're doing a fantastic job. That value is there, right? But something that there's this thing you need to distinguish. Instead of that term school daughter, instead of that term daughter, let it be a brand. You've already started the part, oh. You've already started the part. But okay, to put it this way, in 5 years to come, in 10 years to come, don't you think that term school daughter, it will be obsolete? Do you understand?
Regarding this, what I said earlier was, if you follow my post, like for 3 years now, I don't usually do. When I did daughter stuff was when I was in my prime.
You're no longer in your prime. Is that what you're saying? Your prime don't finish. because I don't know how old you think you are that you have left prime.
Prime in the sense that when I had that time, do you know that this thing is serious work?
I know.
I don't have that time. That's why I had to wind up. Do you know that hi God, there are times where you spend hours counseling somebody as a father,
and they will not pay you.
There are times where financially too, that the school fees, this one, money, this.
You no go pay when you don't be papa.
Those things when yes, I've done those when I was prime in quote. So at this stage of my life now, I'm winding down. We have communities where we reach out people already, like Lioness of they are growing. You get, so all these ones are, some of the daughters have, some of them are married, some of them have children now. You get, they have their life to live. So we don't talk again as often. Someone like my first daughter now is in Canada with her husband. So I rarely call her. I rarely call her. I rarely call her. You get, but whenever I see her, I'm happy that there's a role I played in her life to an extent, and she acknowledges too. You get, so I can't come and be telling her daughter this. I don't call her daughter again.
Definitely, they whine.
So all those things are.
She don't graduate.
So all those things
she
now.
Don't collect SATs. Now they talk.
So all those things now we are winding up, and I made a vow 2 years ago. Yeah, or 3 years ago. Papa, I don't need your question, I beg.
I never even answer. Make him talk with you. He cut me short, but continue.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I don't longer. Even when someone approach me, I think I'm no longer
into fatherhood again.
There's one I met at Assemblies of God Church when I went there some months back. So I don't know. We were discussing something. So I told them that I'll teach them branding. So I showed them my website. So my website is now so a section I talked about my school daughters. I didn't know she was going through all those things. After the price was holding me, daddy, I want to be your school daughter, daddy. Today she called me daddy, but I told her no. I'm no longer my prime. I don't do those things again. You get, but she calls me daddy on WhatsApp. I'll be like, daughter, how are you? But it's not.
That's where that boundary you talked about to setting for her. I mean, you mentioned boundaries before, right?
Yes.
So if you already said, okay, you're no longer in the prime, you're winding up,
Yes, I've
and
tried.
I'm happy for you.
Thank
We
you.
are all happy for you.
For
And
how
we
many
are
years?
grateful to God for you coming to this phase of winding up,
Yes.
right? So, like what we've been trying to say,
That she
because it
wind up.
seems you've not been getting it.
Mm.
What we've been trying to say, at least the daughterhood stage.
I've
We'll
tried.
soon-
I've done that part.
We'll okay, not soon. It has been done already.
We are winding up.
Grateful.
You're winding
Thank
up.
God. That's the thing. Have you winded up or you are winding up? Because so many here will present participate.
Now that you are winding up, what's next?
What next?
What are we expecting next?
From
Because
them or
you
from
are-
me.
Yes, from you now.
Talking about.
No, there is a time in the life of a man that he realizes that one time I gotta go. Like,
Yes,
time
yes,
is,
yeah.
time is like
Yeah.
time is
Yeah,
passing. Like
yeah.
you said now, reality comes in to check that these daughters, your daughters are becoming mothers, and you
You are still adopting some.
you still, you know. So as a man now, you need to build life, like build your own life and all that. So from the questions they've been throwing at
Asking,
you, I think the point is, aside this school daughter, this thing. Yes, okay.
It's winding.
Okay,
We are winding
yes.
down.
You are still winding.
All right. So that okay. Now, aside the mentorship and all that, what experiences did you get, or what lessons did you learn from this school daughter relationship
Yeah, thank
that
you.
can affect your own
Thank
personal?
you so much for this question.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
Personal relationship with your future partner or
Yeah.
or wife to be. And okay, then secondly, are there plans? What have you, okay, aside during this process of school daughter and this thing, have you, since you said this, it doesn't, they are all different from your personal life. In that your personal life, have you ever had any, friend romantic relationship that you intended to build on and work on as
Okay.
Mm.
First and foremost,
So-
we're talking about school daughters, not my personal romantic life.
No,
But
you are
if
talking
that's
about
if that's the topic, I
no
can.
in relation, because our concern is that this school daughter thing has denied you of some
Jesus.
things. Exactly. Like I said
Okay.
off the mic, that you, who knows, you might one of these your school daughters would have been your wife, but you have used daughtership. Yes, you have used daughtership to
And maybe
to
someone
spoil
that
it.
would have even been an intended woman.
exactly.
But seeing the flux of daughters.
Yes, left, scared away, and all that. So
Yeah,
it is
okay.
practically relates to your
Yeah.
personal life.
Okay,
So,
but I don't think this is an issue.
That's
You
what you
don't
think.
think,
Wait,
or you are sure?
wait.
So that's what you think.
I'm
Because
asking
sometimes
my
our
question.
thoughts-
Okay, my thoughts are wrong.
No, I'm not
We
saying
don't know.
entirely that your thoughts.
No,
are
he asked
wrong.
me a question. Ask him if it's the influence it has on me.
Okay,
Now,
okay,
now,
fine.
for the positive part, outside dating and all that, everything has a trade-off. You understand? There are times where they show up for me too. Like I remember when I lost my mother, they did contribution. Like, so, but it wasn't really about the money, but about the thoughtfulness that I got an envelope from a particular set of persons. You get? So those things make you know that all the effort putting these days is not going to the drain. I know that in future too, because they are growing up. Some of them would get to higher positions, and they remember that there's this guy that at some point showed me genuine love without asking for anything in return. You know, most times women feel that every guy that comes into their life,
No, don't say women. Say some.
in quotes, yes. Sometimes some women, yeah, thank you for the correction, feel like every guy that comes into their life to do those things has intentions. when they realize that over time, not that you're perfect, but over time you are just being neutral, and they still have colleagues too, like them that you show that neutrality to. So to an extent, some of them will come and tell you, I won't go into details. Now, for my personal life, I don't think it affects. I've met ladies. I've dealt with ladies too, in personal.
You dealt or you dated? Which one? There are two D's. There are two D's. So that means exactly. That's exactly my concern. If you use that means you have dealt them like daughters and this thing. Alright. So
See,
so that's exactly it. You can't doubt.
Another persona to deal with ladies that is not also
that are not in this forum.
Exactly, that is not in the daughter forum.
Alice,
But
to not lead
when
you to
it
marriage.
comes to women,
That's
yes.
the problem.
Not of my.
When it comes to women,
Yes,
you create
see, we are
a
concerned
persona
that
to relate to them.
the end point is that we are concerned that this will affect you in getting someone for
Or
yourself,
at least it has affected you so
or it
far.
has affected you,
That's what
or
it
it has affected you. Because first,
And before the marriage thing, I can boost the man announce na church.
alright. So school daughters or not school daughters, what I'm seeing is so many women around you, and it will be a conflict for you in making decisions on who to move forward.
but
Because
funny enough, there's this proverb. I don't know how to. I can't remember the proverb. They said, if a cat doesn't have a tail, God God takes away the fly. Wait, no, wait. Do you know the proverb? Like, so do you know that anything you decide to do in this life, what I believe, so long as you have good intentions, what you are doing, God makes a way for you. Did you know that most times this daughter of 18, to an extent, it makes people see as someone that's responsible. Be like, this guy. See, I'm saying.
I get the
see,
part where you're
I know what's going on in my personal life.
You're not even getting what we are trying to
I'm getting the point.
Because
See,
if you're getting the
please,
point,
give her mind.
at that point gone, now you go straight to
See,
Exactly.
see,
You're not
I know
getting the
trade-off.
point.
See.
That's what you are doing.
See, I know they trade off with having daughters. Some ladies might feel like, there are plenty in your life. This one, you have overcommitment and all that. There are people like that. There are people too that don't even look at all those things. And second, I told you for like 3 years now, I'll be winding up. So it's not as if I'm actively in that.
And you're not done for 3 years.
And he's still winding up. He's still winding up. He's not done.
Yeah, let's conclude it.
Let's conclude this conversation. Now, from this side of the table, this whole people here, we're on this side of the table, 4 of us. And from your side of the table, this is what we are saying. And this is how we will conclude this thing that we started some few hours ago. Now, we think that this calling, as you say it,
That we're winding up with too.
this calling that you are winding up with for a calling is something you carry on and you keep doing, but if you're winding up with it, it means you agree with our side of the table, which means that
The title.
in dealing with women,
The title.
diverse kinds of relationship with women so far in your life, you've created multiple personas to handle your relationship with women, and you've never stepped in with your 2 feet to be in an adult relationship with a woman that did not have a persona, a group, like a group chat, a WhatsApp group chat in it. And we feel that this dynamic, which is not only a calling dynamic but a psychological, it may have started as a calling, but it has cocooned into a psychological dynamic to protect yourself from fully committing because you have too many women around you. And it does not mean that the Lord provided tails to chase fly from you. You provided Tails.
For yourself.
Because this thing might sound funny because
Using God.
as a frontier.
Say that,
From
So wait,
friends are being chased.
So
That is our conclusion.
Wait. Does it mean that
Bam.
from I feel like this podcast has taken is more than 20 minutes. So doesn't mean everything I've said from 20 minutes. You guys didn't even get my point.
You did you get our point?
Oh my God.
No, did you get our point?
Hey.
we totally got
No,
your
see,
point.
see,
But you're not even.
see, the
there's
point you got,
something
you lost it. You lost
there.
along
No,
the
I
way.
did not lose it. It's still with me. It's still right here. Like, see,
Do you know that?
there's something. There's this thing they say. If you're so engrossed in your thoughts, like you don't even give room.
Yes, there is a
to
blind
hear
side in
someone
this
else's
conversation. Yes,
perspective.
there is a
Okay.
blind side. I
You
want you to
understand?
meditate.
Like you've already pictured. Okay.
Do you know?
Father.
The mistake. I should not be the mic. I don't think what she's saying. No, zero mic.
No, even I hold the loud.
Okay.
So that father, this thing is already there because you've already pictured. This is the fatherhood.
Created a persona.
So I should go to Reverend Father's school now.
I didn't say go. You don't. That
You
this
see,
shows
you
that you're
see,
not.
you are not getting our point.
I'm getting your point. I'm suggesting something for you.
Your statement, you not make.
I'm suggesting something for you.
No, he's not stressing enough. What I'm saying,
Mm.
right? What I have. If I let me.
What
even
we have all been
reiterate
saying.
Yes, yeah.
What I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you
Mm.
that since you have not even winded up, you are still
Winding down for 3 years.
You're winding up
And now?
you're winding up the school father era,
Yes.
right? And I was saying that my advice to you,
Yes.
what you're doing is good. Keep it up. However, get a brand name. Remove that fatherhood.
Or any other
Because-
person.
All right. So that's the name. Let me think about it.
No, pray about it.
Mm.
Meditate.
I'm serious. It's not something I can come and say, oh, this is what
to
I
do.
feel
Uncle
would go for.
or daddy? How about daddy?
Pray.
You are not taking us seriously. At this
Exactly.
point, let's drop our mic. Now, look where they stay.
Pray. Just pray about it seriously. And when you're praying, don't like put ifon hichobi that yes, God.
This is what you are
is it.
saying.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just remove your own wants.
Mm,
Remove that thing that you already think
Because your own
in head.
understanding.
Give room so that when God will speak to you, you'll be able to hear. Since you've not heard us, God will speak to you, right? And then give room so that when the Holy Spirit speaks to you, you'll even hear and be able to put it into place.
Yes,
But
thank
for
you.
future purposes, right? My advice, I'm glad the school daughter has come to an era, even though you're still trying to wind up. For me, it has come to an era from what you just said.
Yes.
Then that fatherhood thing. I mean, there are different mentors everywhere, right? People still tell them about their personal ish and the likes of it. So if it's that route that you want to go, this fatherhood, people even look up to their fathers as mentors.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Their parents in a nutshell. So if, for instance, is that route that you want to, or that thing you want to just go and say, okay, this is it, for instance, it can embody both this responsibility you're talking of, the value that you're trying to imbibe in them. It will all incorporate all these things. So there will be no need to beat around the bush. So that when you live on, or if you already have someone in your life that you're looking at doing future with, when that person sees, okay, this is what my person is building, the person sef go use im whole heart build with you and say, okay, yes, we are building this community, we are building this brand. In 5 years time to come, in 10 years time to come, this is what we are projecting for this brand, this is what we are projecting for this name. But if you just get stuck at that fatherhood, it will just be like, oh, this circle. Do you understand? Yes, the community is growing at large and all of that, but let that, just pray about it, let that brand, so that it even go way ahead. It will not stop at this fatherhood or school daughterhood or Nkenwa, and
you can now free up
give
yourself.
room.
Yeah.
give room.
Free up yourself
Don't come and eat rice.
to
Don't come and dance.
to
My dancing shoes are ready.
That I've given him already since.
This is December, but you not give us here, and that is not definite.
No, December.
It's not definite. December could be in 30 years to come.
Amen. No. So I want to thank everyone that can.
yes, please.
So I want to thank everyone that came all the way from DC. So I actually appreciate it. Belong I had a heartfelt conversation like this. In as much as I was trying to be defensive at some point, you know, because I'm on camera. But I actually appreciate the conversation. And I want you guys to know that I'm in safe hands. Alright. So all those fears you have is gone. You guys see me from the surface. You understand? So I'm happy that so far we are standing by God's grace and we are here. And a big shout out to our video person, our chief director,
My baby.
Mr. Swat.
Yes, please.
Swat, I dey call you Papa, so nobody will be this Papa too. Alright, so thank you. And for those that still want to have fathers, I've winded up. I'm not.
Who are those that want to have
No. I'm talking to our audience.
He has dropped his shoe. Oh.
So I'm saying I'm
Retirement.
yes, we've done our best and we want the next generation to continue. All right, thank you all.
Thank God. Bye camera, bye people, bye hopefully.